here with you, and today we're here to make a card, and it's my dad's birthday that's coming up, so I decided to make a card for him. I drew this little guy because my dad loves owls and I wanted him to have something that I made myself. I hope that he likes it. I would think so, because you know I'm his daughter and you just it's still it's like when your kids do any type of stuff, you always like it even if it's not good. Well, I'm pretty sure that even if I did something really lousy, he would still just like it because he's my dad. So yeah, but hopefully he's gonna actually appreciate this. Now, I think I want to leave the background the way it is, white, because I was thinking of using I'm using a 6x6, and I didn't start the timer. And I had this strip of paper that I used to make some postcards, and I thought it'd be kind of neat to put it like this. And I had these two pieces as well from that same crafting session, so I thought those could be fun. And then maybe I could put some, I've got these flowers here and they're in the same color range, and I thought that might be very pretty. Just a few of those with little bling inside of them, and this way I get to use this big piece, which otherwise is gonna go into my stash, and I really don't want it there because yeah, I've got enough in my stash without adding new papers. But that's what happens. I'm trying to use up as much as I can of my recollection, my huge recollection paper. So I made, because I sold all my postcards last week, and somebody wanted one set, and it got sold out. So I promised her that I would make her a special one, and so I did it. And maybe I can, because it's not gonna, I don't want it, I want this to go that way, just because if it goes this way then I'm kind of stuck, or am I? Let's see. So yeah, I promised her that I would do her another one, and so that's what I did. I made some mushrooms and I made some flowers, and she chose the mushroom one. So right now in my store there should be a set with some handmade flowers, and I think it turned out really pretty. So if you're interested, go and check out my store and my Etsy store. The link is always down in the description box. But I will probably do a video showing that, because I've got something else that I'm working on and I want to share it with you guys. So I will probably share that at the same time, but at the same, by the same token, I don't know, maybe the postcard set will be sold by then, who knows. So I was thinking I would put the little bonfire right over here, but maybe I can kind of layer it on this. Let's see, because I want to use up as much scraps as I can. That's my goal. So I hope you're all staying well. Last week we had gorgeous weather. Felt like spring was coming back. And then, of course, the cold got back. And it's freezing. It's just freezing. So, yeah. Not liking that at all. But what do you want to do? It's kind of normal because we're only in March. But I went to mail out an order, an Etsy order, And the woman at the post office told me that they were announcing snow this week. I was not happy. I was not happy with that news at all, because I'm fed up with the snow. I want to garden. I want to go outside, and just tired of being cooped up. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go like this, glue this down like so, and then I can cut it like that, and I can glue it on top of this, and then do the same thing and cut it down. Okay, so there it is. So how would that look? I think that's kind of neat. I love that I'm using my scraps. And I think it gives a different type of look, which is kind of cool. And obviously not something I could reproduce again. That's pretty cool. So that, and put this little owl, and I think I'm going to sign it because I didn't. Okay, so that he knows I did it. Because I used to just to color images about owls and send it to him. I think it's one of the first times I did the watercolor for their Christmas cards, but it's the first time that I do an owl myself for his birthday. So okay, so let's choose the flowers that we're going to use. And then this, and do I put 4? Could be kind of fun because I've got 4 kids, so it's going to represent my kids. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did that flower go? I hate when stuff just takes off on me. And I still have a ton of those flowers. There was a time when I purchased so many of these bottles from Prima. It was crazy. And now I've got so many of them and I don't use them. So trying to keep at least one on my desk, and maybe that's going to get me to use it more. I find that if it's on my desk or close by, I do tend to use my stuff a lot more. So hopefully it's going to work with this. Okay, so let's use some Suquan tape. I've got tiny roll that we're finishing off. Okay, so here. Maybe it's going to be easier if I put it directly on the cardstock and not on the flower. Okay, so those are there. Now I just need to find something to put in the center of them. I'm thinking maybe this brown, these tiny little ones. And this one. Okay, stop getting stuck on my nail. I hope you like it, but most of all, I hope my dad likes it. That's the most important part of this. I don't know why I'm putting the bling away. Okay, so we did the most important card that I had to do. Now the next step is going to be to I figured if we had time, we could use up some more of these just because I want to use them up. And I don't know what I could use on them, but I did pull out this little bag of goodies that I got because I thought those images, some of them at least, would be very pretty on here, as you can see. So I don't know if I want what I want to do with these. Do I just plop those down as is, or do I do something? I do have a lot of scraps in solid colors, so maybe I could use one of those. Have this, which might be pretty. Have this, which is already cut. But no, it's not gonna work. I do have that. This. What about yellow? Would yellow be good? Maybe. Depends on the image, I guess. And I have that one. And these. So I think we should be good for a few cards. Oh, I have a little strip. Okay, so we got that. Now, be fun if I could find a sentiment or something to put with it. Or maybe not. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. Okay, so if I use the yellow, maybe I can layer that. Feels a bit boring though. Feels a bit boring, and I've got a feeling I know why. Need to get to. Okay, so we're gonna pull out the Big Shot. And no, I haven't bought another one, and yes, it's still broken, but it's okay. It's still working, kind of, and that's what matters. Okay, so I haven't used embossing folders in like forever, so let's pull out one of those. So in case you're wondering, my embossing folders are all in stuff like this, so that I can kind of pull them out easily. And I think I'm going to use this one. I think that one would be pretty. Okay, so we're going to emboss a bunch of things. Okay, so putting that in, it does make a big difference in cards. And I've got the tools. It's not like I don't have the tools, it's just I don't like pulling them out. Just find it takes a lot of room. But it does give a wonderful detail. I'm hoping you guys can see it. So we're gonna do a few of these. And even this is getting, it's really old. I have to admit, it's really old. So, whoops. There. Here's another one. Let's do some blue ones. And hopefully it will have worked. Yep, emboss both. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got enough of these for the time we've got left. But that's on the look of this thing. Okay, so just want to put this back together so it's out of my way. And this, I find, is such a great way of not losing your plates and stuff, just by putting it together that way. It doesn't fall. I'm not searching for it. It's just very convenient. Okay, so put the machine away. And I'm going to put that away. And we can continue. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. I think this looks a lot better. So I'm gonna cut this. Okay, so oh boy, everything is doesn't take long for the mess to take over. Now I guess if I don't put any sentiments, it's going to be easier. I can use them for anything. Which would be the most convenient. There we go. So this, so like that. So it could be opened up, it could be written this way or that way, I guess. Okay, so we've got these. Let's put these out of the way. It would help if I had one pile and not a ton of them. Okay, so put this away. I want to be able to see which image I'm going with what. Okay, so if I was to use this one, do I have any yellow like this left? Yep, I do. I have a bunch of it. Okay, so what I could do is cut this into two pieces. This little strip, and then eyeball it. Don't need it to be super big, but I do think it's gonna look better if there's a bit of yellow underneath the blue. So let's cut this down as well. So we'll cut it here and here. And cut it here. And I can do that with it. So something like that. And then next one, got these cute little kids. That could be cute just like this. I'm gonna add a little piece of yellow, just because, why not? Just gonna make it a bit more interesting, I think. Like that. What about oops. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off almost. I'll finish this set of little bling that's been in my stash for a long time, and they need to be used up. So this is a great way of doing it. Oops. Oh man. Okay, so like that. I've got one left and I don't want to waste it, but maybe I can do that, just because I don't want any of this left. I want it gone. So I think it's a great solution to get rid of it. Okay, so then next one around. I don't know yet what I'm putting on top, but it doesn't matter. We'll find something. Oh, that might be pretty. Here we go. Super fast and easy. We've got 4 left, so I think even though the time is gonna stop, think I'm gonna finish them just because I'd like to have them all used up. So, put this down. Here we go. That. So like that. That's gonna get that little piece out of my stash and onto something. Actually, before I do that, would this be prettier? Just because that also is getting this little piece out of my desk. And that's my favorite way of cleaning up, is to use it up this way. It doesn't stay. I get to put it away. Here we go. And then we've got it'd be prettier that way. I want a strip of the blue, I think. So put this here. And I'm thinking thinking that this might be pretty. So that maybe this one. So let's cut this one up. And glue that one down. And then call this card session over. Okay, so here we go. Just, yeah, so there's quite a lot of cards. So I hope this has been inspiring to you, that you're going to use up your stuff. That's the most important part. And sending you lots of love. Don't forget to leave comments if you like it. I would love thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Bye!